A solo shot here to left. He creeps closer now. His 71st on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Brendan Brennan gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center, and it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 57 thus far as the blowout continues.
Now batting, second baseman, Pat.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. If he could find a gap somewhere, he'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double. Heading out towards shallow right. Henniger is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs in the. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
At the plate, Jose Marmolejos. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mancini is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 9.
2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Gordon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in the outfielder, DJ Stewart. He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 28.
So striding in, Pedro Severino. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Chopped toward the second baseman. Gordon is there on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. So stepping in, Renato Nunez. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Kyle Lewis. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Mitch Haniger is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Skied into straightaway right. Mancini is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Dylan Moore is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Santander grabs it to retire. Into the box, Ryan Mountcastle.
He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He tripled last time up. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right.
Waiting on it is Haniger.
1 out. So coming to the plate, Hanser Alberto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Runners on first with 1 down. And he falls behind 0-2. Back up the middle. Gordon is up with it. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Fouled off. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Popped up. Aiken is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first base.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Marmolejos. He flew out in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball called for strike 2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Anthony Santander. He went deep last time up.
The left fielder, number 25.
Here comes the first pitch.
Anthony Santander.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
So here's Trey Mancini. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Ranging back is Lewis. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Striding in, Pat Valaika.
The second baseman, Pat Valaika.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard liner towards short, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, DJ Stewart. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. In there, and it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come
in to score. The runner from third. Throw to second, and he's out. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. Orioles settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Baltimore's out in front, 16-1. And here's the speedster D. Gordon starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Valaika is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Mancini is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, center fielder, Kyle.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Lewis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last chance for the Mariners. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
16-1 this evening. Baltimore mounted an impressive offensive display, crossing the plate 16 times. Keegan Aiken wins his 17th game of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Justice Sheffield was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the American League East, the Baltimore Orioles got an astounding 20 hits in total as they sank the Mariners 16-1. The victory extended their incredible run of consecutive games with a win. The Red Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got a walk-off win against the Blue Jays 3-2. The Twins combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-2. Dylan Bundy grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks, helping lead the Angels over Detroit 4-1. The Braves combined to allow only 4 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 8-0. The Padres earned the 4-game series sweep as they manhandled the Mets 11-3. Nolan Arenado had 3 hits in the game, driving in 3, leading the Rockies to a win against the Diamondbacks 3-2. He is among the NL leaders in on-base percentage. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Seattle Mariners. The Orioles are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. And here's Renato Nunez having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Now batting, Ryan Mountcastle. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Batting third.
Digging in now, Andrew Velasquez. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Ground ball to second. This could be two. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Now at the plate, Dylan Moore. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Dylan Moore is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Crawford, a 25-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Santander. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 58 on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Batting seventh, the second baseman.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Batting eighth, the center fielder,
Austin Hayes the next to bat. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Mitch Haniger. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players, because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge. I'm okay with that.
Stepping into the box, Ty France. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
And this will be fouled away. Marmolejos tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing, maybe. And the throw is in time to get him to retire. At the plate, Pedro Severino, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Lifted in the air out to center field. Lewis is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Renato Nunez. First pitch coming, here it is. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting,
Settling in now, Ryan Mountcastle. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left, and that's home run number 64 on the season. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Now batting, number 13.
Into the box, Andrew Velasquez. On a line, that's a base hit.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
Stepping in now, Hanser Alberto, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through for a base hit, make him 1 for 2 in this one.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The runner from first crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead. And that'll put him at an even 40 consecutive games with a base hit as that ties the legendary Ty Cobb.
Yeah, I can't even begin to even imagine what this guy's thinking right now. 40 straight games in the big leagues facing this type of talent and finding a way to mix in a knock. Dan, as a pitching staff, it starts getting into what range when you know you're trying to end a guy's streak.
No doubt about it, D-Roy. You go through a meeting before the game, you're going over the entire team, and you don't want to be that guy that keeps that streak alive. Unfortunately, he did, and the streak lives on to 40 games.
Number 49 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. So here's Trey Mancini. Line drive base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So now to the plate, Pat Valaika, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So the digging in, Jake Fraley, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Soft grounder left side. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpire's on replay duty.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. First pitch coming, here it is. Tom Murphy is at the plate as he watches ball one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hit out towards second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The designated hitter.
Standing in now, Dylan Moore, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Moore stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. J.P. Crawford is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0-2 the count to Crawford. Lopes over at second. Moore at first. 2 out in the inning. Alberto is there, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He swings and grounds it to short, and a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. And he's safe.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? 1st and 3rd, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, 1st and 3rd, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
To the plate now, Renato Nunez. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 68 now as he draws ever closer as this lead got even wider. Jason Bradford gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Ryan Mountcastle. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. At the plate, Andrew Velasquez, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So that already their 3rd double of the ball game. And this is a team that can indeed hit them in bunches, as we show you the league leaders in 2 base hits. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Stepping in now, Hanser Alberto. And There's a line drive base hit to left field. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now back, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
At the plate now, Anthony Santander, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
So now to the plate, Trey Mancini. He swings and lines it to left, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb.
A dive, but it's off his glove. Santander is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Aaron Fletcher gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Austin Hayes. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
Before this game started, if you would have asked them if they would have been happy to score 9 runs in a game, they'd take it all day long. But 9 in an inning? That's just insane.
Into the box now, Renato Nunez. And he puts it on the ground to second. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Every team would be happy if they could produce 10 runs over the course of 2 games, but they've gone double digits in 1 inning. I think it's safe to say that this thing is out of reach.
At the plate, Andrew Velasquez. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. 1 there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The O's lead this thing 17-0. At the plate, Kyle Lewis. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santander's got it, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger, the next to bat, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sent on the ground out to second, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Into the box, Jose Marmolejos. He's got it to second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, number 8.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Fraley. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. 0-1 the count. And it's quickly 0-2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Count remains at 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mariners lead. Ready for another shot now, Anthony Santander. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Trey Mancini.
Digging in and looking for more, Trey Mancini trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Skips through, and he really has their number now. 4 for 4 in this one.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Stepping in now, Pat Valaika. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Waiting on it is Haniger. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Ready once again, Austin Hayes. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The catcher, number 28.
So digging in now, Pedro Severino singled home a run in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, base hit to right. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. So another run is across to score on the base hit. And with that, we take a look at the league leaders in runs scored so far. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Johan Ramirez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. To the plate now, Renato Nunez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Ryan Mountcastle is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And there's a base hit on the line. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, I'm not sure they can do anything different, but it comes a time where you have to call the dogs off. I mean, they've already scored 20 runs, and this thing ain't over yet. We might be here till midnight.
In now, Andrew Velasquez, as he'll send a ground ball down to third.
Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Orioles are on top 20-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Tim Lopes will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Dylan Moore. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. No balls and 1 strike. Cobb gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Now another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Hanser Alberto. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Shoots this one over to first, and that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Trey Mancini comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
This is on the ground over to first. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The center fielder, number 1, Kyle Lewis.
Here comes the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Mitch Haniger is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
So he sets him down swinging. Mitch Haniger becomes out number 2 this inning. Cobb comes set. Here it is on 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for Seattle. And as you stepping in, Pat Valaika. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Takes this the other way to right. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Austin Hayes stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The catcher, number 28.
Ready for another chance? Pedro Severino, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And that drops in for another base hit. He's 4 for 5 now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
Into the box now, Renato Nunez. And he hits it hard to the right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Brendan Brennan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And that's through into center field, base hit.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
So now to the plate, Andrew Velasquez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Line towards center field. And that's in there, base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives into frustrating for a pitcher.
At the plate now, Hanser Alberto as he grounds one briskly to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Baltimore's out in front, 23-0. First pitch on its way.
Leading up for the Mariners, the first baseman, Jose.
The windup and the 0-1. High drive deep down the left field line. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. And another foul ball. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Jake Fraley is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A bouncer up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped into the air, back behind second. Valaika has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Lewis looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. solo shot to right center. And he is one shy of immortality now. 72 on the year as the blowout continues.
The right fielder, number 15, Trey.
Stepping in now, Trey Mancini. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Pat Valaika. He swings and grounds it to short. Bare-handed for one. On to first, and they get the double play. In now, Austin Hayes. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Hard hit ball to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Into the box now, Tim Lopes. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Dylan Moore stands in as he looks at a called strike.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
To the plate now, Kyle Lewis, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Called strike 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next will be the imposing power bat, Renato Nunez. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
Standing in now, Ryan Mountcastle. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one down now. Yoshihisa Hirano enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. To short, hit hard. Throw gets him. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Hanser Alberto. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Alberto.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The left fielder, Anthony.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Lewis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Orioles settle for 1. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Orioles lead it 25-0. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Ty France is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
In now, Jose Marmolejos. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the 1st inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
25-0 the final tonight. The Baltimore Orioles with their 90th win, best in the division. Alex Cobb records his 14th winning decision of the season, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Yusei Kikuchi struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, Ryan Mountcastle launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total as the Orioles defeated the Mariners 25-0. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. The New York Mets pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 4-0. Robbie Ray won his 5th game out of the bullpen, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Red Sox 1-0. The Brewers put together 10 total hits as they beat the visiting Rays 7-6. The Chicago White Sox had 12 hits as a team as they secured the win in extra innings against the Cubs 5-4. Mitch Garver collected a total of 4 driven in, leading Minnesota past the Royals 5-3. Shohei Ohtani had 3 hits and drove in 3, helping lead the Angels over Detroit 6-5. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Astros relief pitcher, number 58, got his 7th win out of the bullpen, helping lead the Stros past the Phillies 5-3. Dansby Swanson was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, helping Atlanta get the victory against the Pirates 14-4. He is currently among the NL leaders in batting average. Pablo Lopez allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win, helping the Marlins push past the Rangers 3-0. He is among the NL leaders in shutout.
MLB ready now, Renato Nunez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Orioles,
here it comes.
the designated hitter.
Bullet back up the middle. Lewis has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 6. Ryan
Here's the pitch.
Mountcastle.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side. Now at the plate, Dylan Moore. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Mariners.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Dylan Moore sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Kyle Lewis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1-2. Coming to the plate now, Hanser Alberto, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Liner in there for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the 2nd inning. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Anthony Santander the next to bat. Santander currently finds himself at the top of the list in all-star voting among American League left fielders, so the fans are rewarding him for the season he's enjoying to this point.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Striding into the box, DJ Stewart. He's looking to run his hitting streak to an even 10 games. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Alberto leads off first with one away. On a line, that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. Crawford has it to second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Digging in, Austin Hayes, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This guy's had a
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. It's a run on. Here's the third base. baseman now, Kyle Seager.
Mariners, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Pitch on the way.
The second baseman, Shaw. At the ball. Brent.
Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
1-2. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He swings and grounds it to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires. Standing in, Pedro Severino. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
And here's Renato Nunez as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And the runner from first comes around to score. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Row, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started. To start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
He's set. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Haniger. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he'll make it into score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. Line drive base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Into the box now, Anthony Santander. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Amazing what this guy has been able to do. Think about the pressure every day he gets to the ballpark. Members of the media asking him about the streak. Can he keep it going?
And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
So now to the plate, Pat Valaika lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Lewis. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on.
One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward.